So now that we're pretty close to being done with siding, we just have that one wall left, but we're not going to work on it until we have the addition framed in and a place to stand. We're going to take things back inside. As you can see, we got snow again, so it's the perfect time to keep going inside. We can't really do much outside with building until we have the ground thawed out. So we're going to focus on getting the kitchen finished, and in order to do that, we need to get the trim going for around the windows and the top of the wall. Earlier in the winter, Greg did some milling for the trim boards, so we're going to get those planed down to size. I think they're an inch thick, and we want them down to 3/4. So should be a few passes, but once we have the boards planed, then we can cut them down to the size that we want. That'll come later in the video though.
Now it seems like a romantic thing to mill all our own lumber for everything that we can use it for, but the reality of it is it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work milling the lumber, it's a lot of work planing it, but it helps our home feel more like home for us. So we're going to put in another couple hours on the planer with some lumber. So I went to go grab the moisture meter because these boards, though they've been racked up for a while, are looking pretty wet. So if we take a look, we're at 50% moisture, which is not ideal. It's not ideal. Got it? Okay. Put them all on top of each other. I'll push it your way.
So these boards are already 3/4 of an inch, which is what we want, and they haven't been planed yet. So we'd have to go pretty thin with them, but they are a lot drier. So we're going to test it out and just see how it looks, if it will work or not, and then we'll go from there. We might not be doing trim for a little while.
Cross your fingers. Not bad. We're not 3/4 anymore. But I'm sure 5/8 would be fine. As long as there's no cracks in the wood or anything. You know?
It's only a dream. Nothing is really what it seems anyway. Now little by little, You get fooled by anyone so easily. I'm lost. You say you're tired, so am I. But without you, I'm lost. I'm lost. Yeah, we can walk on water while the boats are leaking. Soon the walls will be giving in. Anytime now, anytime now. Another shrug of the shoulders. I guess I'll be walking home in the rain. I lost you, but then you were mine again. Just let the wind and the fire, we forget about everything, every true remarkable thing. No wonder we lost. Go figure, coin toss. You say you're tired, so am I. But without you, I'm lost, so lost.
So before we get right into the window trim, we wanted to just do a quick mop up.
Mop up.
We do need a mop, but you know, windows first. So yeah, we're just doing a dry fit with the trim just to see how it all fits. I think Greg was watching Vancouver Carpenter's video on how to do window casements, and it's working. So it's good. It looks good. We're gonna get the wood cleaned up and stained before we fully install it and see how it looks. But I'm excited. I have a staining station set up here in the living room by the fire, so hopefully things should dry out pretty fast. We were doing it one window at a time, so I'm just gonna keep all of the wood for that window together. I'm gonna get it stained, and then we're gonna do a clear coat on it as well, just to protect it. I know that the cat is gonna be sitting on all of the windowsills, and we just wanna keep it protected. So, can't wait to see what this looks like. This is actually pine with the beetle stain, so yeah, I'm just curious to see how it looks once the stain is on it, especially in the darker blue spots. They're probably gonna look more black, I guess, with the brown stain. Ooh, shit.
feels like in March, every time we get into the swing of things, the snow comes. And as soon as we shut her down, it stops. It looks like we're gonna get some good weather anyway.
Got the first round of stain and clear coat on the bathroom window upstairs, so we're going to get that installed first, and can't wait to see what it looks like.
Ooh, that's gonna look slick. Okay. Header.
Not too low because there's gap, remember?
One done. What do you think of that?
Yes. Beautiful.
Damn.
Pooey, I gotta show you something. I gotta show you, Pooey. Wanna go check out your new windowsill? What do you think?
We did this for you, Meow.
You like it?
Too much
No.
too much stain smell.
You got a little too toasted, Nebby. Nebs, what are you gonna do now? You're gonna be cold. Nebby.
Those are warm goats.
Oh my gosh, it's like singed. Like that looks like it was on fire. Oh, he's singed on that side. Not as bad though.
Okay, here.
Oh my gosh, his bum too. Nebby.
Man, you guys are something stupid, giving yourself haircuts. How do you do that? How do you do that?
You guys are lucky that didn't go deeper.
Stop, drop, and roll. Oh, I thought they were chilling, but they were burning. That's what they were doing. I'm still young, see? Like Spider-Man. See? So what, to anyone who doesn't understand what I'm doing with this blocking here, is what I'm doing is I'm surrounding the, I guess, what do you call it?
You just said it's what I'm doing.
I'm so tired.
Keep going.
Okay, so if anyone's wondering what I'm doing with these blocks here, my casing is 3/4 of an inch. So what I'm doing is I'm making it so that the block is, I'm making the casing.
This is where the casing will end. And then we've got it blocked out so that it's perfectly even all the way around. So each block is a specific measurement, right?
Yes. Each block is a specific measurement so that it is equal when I put my casing on around the window, because the hole that is framed in there has is not perfect. So
It's different on every window.
It's big time different. And I made these holes way too big for these windows. But you live and you learn.
Oops. Gotta do the sides first.
Is this your favorite part?
No, not really.
I mean, it's pretty nice light to be working in.
Yeah, I just have to do a good job is all. I'm just not. That's not who I want to be today.
I think you're doing a good job.
Well, I am doing a good job, but I don't want to, you know?
I
just want to be lazy.
Yeah. I want to go to the beach and have it be summertime.
Yeah. So we've got one window left upstairs, the one that is above the stairs, and we don't have any of the wood cut down to size or prepped. So before we can call it a day, we've got to get that cut down to size. Then I've got to stain it, let it dry, clear coat it, let it dry. I'm not letting it dry as long as they suggest you should. I'm just kind of waiting an hour or so between each coat. So hopefully that's okay. But once we have it all ready, we can get it installed and be done with this for the day. But there's a ton of cleanup to do still. We did not get the third window on last night. We actually miscounted the boards and we forgot to stain one of them, so I had to go back. And by the time it was all dry and everything, it was just late and we were tired. So we didn't get it up, but it's ready to go this morning. So we're gonna get this installed and then we'll be one step closer to being halfway done the windows. Brave.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Much better. One down, one more to go.
Here we go. I need your help.
Current state of the house, we've got all of the furniture pulled out. Counters are loaded. Oops, I've got all my staining stuff here. It's a total disaster, but we're pushing through to get these big windows done. At least all the boards cut, and then I can stain them tonight. I was gonna start staining the wall and the staircase, but I don't know if I'm gonna get to that tonight. I'm planning on just watering or thinning out the stain, the same color that we've got in the ceiling and we're using for the windows, just so it's I don't want it to go too dark, but I do want to have that kind of warm brown tone to it. So we got some stuff to do that today, and it's really coming along.
It's kind of crazy how an ugly board like this can turn into something so beautiful. These have been sitting in a pile for a year, maybe longer. They've been sitting in a pile for a year through the summer, and they've been wet a few times, and now they've dried out properly, and we're getting really, really nice trim around our windows from them. So I'm glad we had these extra, because those hemlock I milled are wet.
So we're getting the last window up for the night. We have the boards done for the big one back there, but we haven't stained them. I'm not going to get to it because we're too tired. But we're just putting some caulking on these boards against the window because we do find there's a bit of condensation in the winter when it gets really cold out. So we just want to make sure that no moisture is going under the boards. It should be fine if it goes on. We've put the clear coat all the way around on the wood, so they are protected. And if we could just keep any droplets of water that go down onto the sill so they can evaporate or whatever, and it should be good.
Oh no, I just touched them. Okay, should be lined up right there.
Yep.
Okay.
that looks good.
All of a sudden, it feels like home in here. This isn't house, this is home. These little touches, I think, are gonna make a huge difference for us on the way that we feel about being in this space. I'm super happy with the outcome. What do you think?
Well, this turned out way better than I could have even imagined. I absolutely love it. It looks so good. Now we're deciding what we want to do for trim at the top of the wall and in the baseboard. We're leaning towards painting it the same color as the wall, just so that it isn't too much wood in here. And if we do that, then it'll make the window trim quite a bit more of a feature. We're also going to be doing a beam, which I don't think we've told anyone yet. We're going to be doing a beam in here, so that's going to be adding more wood. And I just think painting the trim will be nice and subtle. So got a lot done in this video. We're going to wrap it up here. Let us know what you think down in the comments, and we'll see you in the next one. Hi.